Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Nora.
And I'm George. Hello, everyone. Nora, how are you today?
I am really good. I had a very productive morning, actually. Woke up early, did a few things before work, and I already feel like the day is going well.
Productive. That is not a word I use for my mornings.
What word do you use?
Surviving. I use surviving.
Okay, well, today's topic is actually perfect for you then. We are talking about daily habits and routines, the things we do every single day.
Oh, I have routines. Very strong routines. Wake up, coffee, sit. Repeat.
We are going to talk about all of that. But first, if you are enjoying this, please like and subscribe. Share it with someone who is also learning English. Okay, George, let's start from the very beginning. Morning.
My favorite and least favorite time of day.
So what time do you wake up?
On a good day, 7:30. On a normal day, closer to 8:15 after pressing snooze twice.
Snooze, everyone. When you press snooze, you stop the alarm for a few more minutes and go back to sleep. George does this every day.
It is a habit. A bad habit, but a habit.
Okay, well, I wake up at 6:30, no snooze. I get up immediately and I open the window first thing.
The first thing you do is open a window?
Fresh air. It wakes up my body naturally. Then I drink a glass of water before anything else.
Water before coffee. That is very disciplined.
It takes 2 minutes, and after that, I feel much more awake. Do you eat breakfast, George?
When I have time, yes. Usually just toast with butter. Quick and simple.
I always eat breakfast. I never skip it. Yogurt with fruit or sometimes eggs, scrambled eggs. That means you mix the egg while it cooks in the pan, soft and fluffy.
Skip. Everyone, to skip something means to miss it on purpose. I skip breakfast on busy days, unfortunately.
And how do you feel on those days?
Hungry and a little angry. There's actually a word for this. Hangry. Hungry and angry at the same time.
Yes, hangry is a real feeling. Your brain needs fuel in the morning. When you skip breakfast, your energy drops very quickly.
I know this. I live this. Every time I skip it, I regret it by 10 o'clock.
Okay, so after breakfast, getting ready. How long does that take you?
It should take 20 minutes. It takes 45.
Why?
Clothes. I stand in front of my wardrobe. A wardrobe is where you keep your clothes. And I look inside, and my brain says, nothing to wear.
You have many clothes, George.
I know, but nothing looks right in the morning. My morning brain is not a good decision maker.
I solved this problem a long time ago. I choose my clothes the night before. Before I sleep, I pick my outfit for the next day. In the morning, no thinking, I just put them on and move.
The night before system. You have mentioned this before, and I still have not tried it.
Tonight, George.
Tonight. I will try it tonight. I promise.
Good. Now, how do you get to work?
I take the bus, about 20 minutes. I put my headphones on and listen to music or a podcast.
I walk 30 minutes every morning. No headphones, I just think, look around, breathe. Walking is also very good exercise without even trying.
I should walk more. My doctor also says this.
Then listen to your doctor.
I know. Maybe I'll walk to the bus stop at least.
That's a start. Every small habit counts. Okay, let's talk about work. What does your morning at work look like?
I arrive, I make coffee, very important step, and then I check my emails. I read everything first before I start any actual work.
I do something different. I write a small list before I check emails. Just 3 things I want to finish that day. 3 tasks. Then I check emails.
Why before emails?
Because emails put other people's priorities in your head before your own. If I read my list first, I know what matters to me today. Then I look at emails.
That's actually very smart. I open emails and suddenly 1 hour is gone and I have done nothing on my own list.
Exactly. Small change, big difference. Now, lunchtime. Do you bring food or buy?
I buy, almost every day, a sandwich or soup from somewhere near the office.
I bring my lunch from home. I prepare it the night before. Same as the clothes, actually. Everything the night before.
You are very organized, Nora. Almost uncomfortably organized.
Yes, it just saves so much time and energy in the morning. And bringing lunch from home is also much cheaper than buying every day.
This is true. I spend a lot on lunch, more than I should.
One small habit, prepare lunch the night before, saves money and saves time. Two things at once.
Okay, night before system for clothes and lunch. I'm writing this in my head.
Write it somewhere real. You will forget.
Also true.
Okay, afternoon. George, how do you feel around 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock is a dangerous time for me.
Dangerous how?
My eyes get heavy. I look at my screen and my brain just slows down. Everything feels slow. I want to put my head on the desk and sleep for 20 minutes.
This is actually very normal. Many people feel an energy drop in the mid-afternoon. Your body naturally slows down around that time.
So it is not just me being lazy?
Not at all. It is biology. The question is, what do you do about it?
I make another coffee. Sometimes two.
I do something different. I stand up, I walk around for 5 minutes, I drink a glass of water. Movement brings energy back faster than coffee, actually.
Faster than coffee? I find this very hard to believe.
Try it one day. Just stand up, walk to the window, look outside for a few minutes. You will feel different.
Okay, I will try, but I am keeping the coffee as backup.
Fair enough. After work, what is the first thing you do when you get home?
Take off my shoes, change my clothes immediately. Work clothes off, comfortable clothes on. This is the best moment of my day.
Same. The moment I get home, I change. Comfortable clothes signal to your brain that work is finished. The day is done.
Signal. That's a nice way to put it. Like telling your brain, okay, we're home now, relax.
Exactly. And then I do something that I never skip.
What?
I sit quietly for 10 minutes. No phone, no TV, nothing. Just sit.
10 minutes of nothing?
10 minutes of quiet. After a full day of talking, thinking, making decisions, your brain needs a moment to just stop. Even 10 minutes makes a big difference.
I go straight to the sofa and turn on the TV. My brain gets no quiet time at all.
How do you feel in the evenings usually?
Tired, but also somehow restless. Like I want to relax, but I cannot fully relax.
That might be why. Your brain never got the signal to actually stop. It goes from work mode straight to screen mode.
Restless. Everyone, this means you feel uneasy. You cannot fully rest even when you want to. I feel this a lot in the evenings.
10 minutes of quiet. Try it tonight after the clothes.
Tonight I have many things to try, apparently.
I'm laughing. Small habits. All of them small. Dinner. Do you cook?
Sometimes, when I have energy, which is maybe 3 times a week. The other days I order food or make something very simple. Eggs, toast, whatever is fast.
I cook most evenings. I find it relaxing, actually. Chopping vegetables, listening to music in the kitchen, it helps me switch off from the day.
Chopping. Cutting food into small pieces. Nora chops vegetables to relax. I find this impressive and slightly strange.
It is meditative. Your hands are busy, your mind is free.
When I cook, I am stressed the whole time, watching the pan, worried about burning things, checking if it's cooked enough.
What do you usually make when you do cook?
Pasta mostly. Simple pasta. I've learned from my mistakes. Not too much salt, not too long in the water.
Progress.
Real progress. My pasta is now edible. This took time.
Evening routine. What do you do before bed?
watch something on my phone or TV, usually one episode of something, which becomes 2 episodes, which sometimes becomes 3.
And what time do you sleep?
Later than I should. Midnight sometimes. 1 o'clock on bad nights.
I sleep at 10:30, same time every night.
10:30. That's very early.
I wake up at 6:30, so 10:30 gives me 8 hours. Sleep is a habit, just like everything else. Same time every night, your body learns the rhythm.
Rhythm. A regular pattern. My sleep has no rhythm. Every night is different.
And how do you feel in the mornings?
We already talked about this. Surviving.
Yes, it connects. Late sleep, hard mornings, pressing snooze, rushing, skipping breakfast, everything is connected.
When you say it like that, my whole day sounds like a chain of consequences.
It is. And the good news is, change one link and the whole chain starts to shift. Sleep a little earlier, the morning becomes easier. Morning becomes easier, you have time for breakfast. You eat breakfast, your energy is better. Better energy, better afternoon.
One small change creates many changes.
That's exactly how habits work. They connect to each other. Good habits support other good habits, and bad habits do the same, unfortunately.
So I should start with sleep.
Start wherever feels easiest. Maybe it's the clothes the night before. Maybe it's the glass of water in the morning. Maybe it's 10 minutes of quiet after work. Pick one, just one.
One thing. I can do one thing.
Everyone listening, you can do one thing too. Pick one small habit from today's conversation, just one, and try it this week. Quick review before we go. Today, we talked about daily habits and routines from morning to evening.
Morning, wake up, get up, drink water, eat breakfast, get dressed, commute to work.
At work, make a list before checking emails. Take a short walk in the afternoon. Drink water when energy drops.
After work, change clothes immediately, sit quietly for 10 minutes, cook or eat dinner, wind down before bed.
And sleep, same time every night. Your body loves rhythm.
I'm going to try the night before system tonight. Clothes and lunch both.
And the 10 minutes of quiet.
And the 10 minutes of quiet. That's 3 things. You said 1.
I'm laughing. Start with one. The others will follow naturally.
Well, that's everything for today. Thank you so much for listening, everyone.
Please like this episode and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave us a comment below. What is one daily habit you want to build or improve? Write it in English, even one sentence. We would love to read it.
See you next time, everyone.
Keep practicing. Bye!